Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to create this dashboard, and this dashboard is created in Excel and it has some functionalities like slicers, and here this chart is also swappable. So see, if I want to show the number of backers, I will go here and see the chart is updating, and project, this chart is updating. The first chart is showing us a trend of amount of dollars pledged to Kickstarter projects on monthly basis, and this one is showing us the trend of, this is not a trend, this is just a representation of monthly count of projects and backers. The next chart is showing us the pledged amount by category, and the next is number of project and backers by category, and then same thing, number of projects by top 10 countries and pledged amount by top 10 countries. Okay, here we have our slicers. So if we go to suppose 2010, see, for 2010 we have a overall upwards trend up to November, and in the month of December the trend fell down. In 2010 the most pledged amount was in the games category and design, then technology and film and videos. United States has the most number of projects in 2010. Okay, if you go to suppose 2017, so 2017 the trend of pledged amount is very uncertain. It goes up from January to March, then comes down in April, then again peaks in May, and from June, July, August it sees a dip. Then for September, October it sees a rise, and from November and December again we see a fall. Okay, now we can also slice our dashboard on the basis of a state. The state in this data set represent whether the project was a success, was it suspended, was it failed or cancelled. So suppose we want to see only data for failed projects, so we will click on failed and see we have the data available for failed projects. Okay, if we see for cancelled projects, see we have data for cancelled project. If we see for successful project, here we have an interesting observation, and this is that the games category has less number of projects but more backers. Okay, and game is overall the most money grabbing Kickstarter project category. So this is the dashboard, and now let's go and see how I created this whole dashboard in Excel. Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to analyze and then create a dashboard out of a data set that lists the various Kickstarter projects from the year 2009 to 2018, and it has following fields. First we have ID, then name of the project, then the category and subcategory in which the project was launched. After that we have the country from which the project was launched, their launch date, deadline, this is the end of project, goal, what was the goal amount of the project, and the pledged, how much was actually pledged to the project, then the backers and the state. State means whether the project failed, was successful or something else. So let us first of all launch Excel, and we will connect our data set to it via the Power Query. So we opened a blank workbook, we go to data, and from text CSV, because this is a CSV data set. Now we will point to our data set. So this is connecting to Power Query. Okay, see, this is comma delimited, and we will transform this. The first thing in transformation that we are gonna do is to check whether the different columns imported under the correct data type. So let's see, our ID is our number, name, category, subcategory and country. These are all text, so these are correct. And launch date, also launch date is date time, deadline is date time, goal, so we can leave it like this or we can make it currency, and pledged also we can make it currency. Backers is number and state is text. So this is all good. Now the first transformation that we are going to perform is on launch date. So this is in date time format. It has both date as well as time. In this analysis we are not going to use the time, so we will split it. For that we'll come to this tool, split column by delimiter, and in delimiter we are going to select space and click on OK. See, this has splitted it. Now we'll rename it launch date. Don't need this column, so we'll remove this. Deadline also we are gonna rename end date. Okay, so this is one transformation complete. Another is I want to check how many days the project ran for. So for that we have to subtract launch date from end date. So I need a new column added. For that I have to come to add column tab and then go to the custom column tool. I will call it project run day, and this will be end date minus launch date. Okay, we'll make it a whole number. Let's drag it here and check. So from the 21st of April to 31st of May, this is 40 days. Okay, correct. From 29th of April to 29th of May, 30 days. So this is showing us the correct information. Now another transformation that we are gonna do is to extract year from this. So again we want new columns to be added, therefore I will stay on this add column tab and select this launch date column and go to date and year. See, we have our years. I will also extract month. This gives us month number, and along with that I will be extracting name of month. Now this month number will be later used to sort our month name column, but one more transformation that I wanna do on this is I don't want the full name of months. I want only 3-letter abbreviation. So keeping this selected, and this time I don't want to add a new column, therefore I am going to go to transform and then extract first character. And how many characters? First 3. So this is all done. Now we'll come to home, go to close and load to. I will only create a connection and load it to data model. So since this is a big data set containing about 3 lakh records, so this will take some time to load. For that we have to wait. Now our data set is loaded. Now that we have cleaned our data set and loaded it to the data model, we will have to insert pivot tables to analyze the data set. And in order to insert the pivot table, we will have to go to insert and then pivot table, and make sure we are using the workbook's data model, and we want to place it on a new sheet, and then we will click on OK. Okay, so here comes all our field labels, and these are some of the measures that I have created. In order to create any measure, we have to go to Power Pivot and then click on Measure, New Measure. A dialog box will appear. In here, table name, make sure we have selected the table where we want to put our measures. Measure name, we have to name our measure. A description, this is optional. If you want to provide some description to your measure, you can. And then there is the formula, and here we have to write the DAX formulas. So let us start. First of all, we are going to drag these measures to our value field. See, this is showing us. So total projects, total pledged, total backers, total category, total country, and what is this? 34. So if you don't know, we can just click on this drop down and go to value field setting. No, not here. We have to come to Power Pivot and manage measures, and see, this one is average run day. Okay, so let us go to value field setting and rename it average run day. So this will be our KPI, and we will bring these as per our requirement. One more thing that we want to create is average goal amount per project, but that will not be very insightful because some projects had very small goals and some had very big. So let it be like this. Now we'll click on this cell again, go to insert, pivot table. In this pivot table, we are going to analyze our data set. So the first thing that I want to analyze our data set is on month name and total projects and total pledges or backers. Pledges. No, we'll bring in backers here. This will be a combo chart, and then we'll create another pivot table, and that will be for only total pledges, and that will be a line chart representing the trend. Okay, so this is done till now. We can go to this value field setting and call it projects and backers, and when we create our chart, this will be shown as legend. Okay, this is done. Now we will copy this pivot table and paste it here. So here we want total pledged amount. So this is done. Now we will analyze these three on our country column, and then the same three on category. We'll copy this one first and this time we are going to bring in category and remove month. Okay, and again we will bring in category and remove month. So this is done. This will leave as it is because we want it in order of the month, but these two we are going to sort on the number of projects from largest to smallest. Same thing we'll do here, largest to smallest. Now we will copy the pivot table, paste it here, and this time it will be country. We'll sort again, largest to smallest, and then come here and we will keep only the top 10. I sorted in reverse order, so let us sort from largest to smallest, and then we'll keep top 10. Paste it here and bring in placed amount. Sort from largest to smallest. This is done. Now we will go to insert and insert one more pivot table here, and in this pivot table we will bring in state and then total projects. We will sort it from smallest to largest. Copy this pivot table, and this time we will use total backers. So now all our pivot table are created. So we will start creating our charts. So before that, let's do one more thing. I will just copy this table downwards. So for that I will click on this cell, press equal to, select this cell and enter. Similarly, and then the last column. Don't want this and don't want this right now. Here we will, let me think. First I will come to this sheet and rename it as dashboard. We will come to this to select the entire workbook and we'll fill the background color. Now go to view, hide grid line and hide headings. We'll leave the formula bar because that is gonna come in handy later. Now we'll go to insert, shape and this shape, format, shape fill, outline, none. Now we will come to developer and we will go to insert and then we will insert this option button. So we will insert 3 option buttons. We will insert 2 option buttons, and the first will be called projects and the second will be called backers. Let's come to home. Oh, we can't format. Okay, leave it. We'll duplicate it and this will be called backers. We'll control both the buttons, go to format and then align top, and then again align and distribute horizontally. No, we are not going to distribute horizontally. This is looking good. Right click on any of the button, format control. In here we are going to go here and click on here and then OK. Now see, this is showing 1 because the selected button is 1. When we select this, see, we have here 2. So let us go and make it 1, and we'll come to our analysis sheet, and here we will write an if formula. So the formula will be like, that will be a ifs formula. If this column, and we will give it absolute reference, so we are going to lock it equals to this column. We want this, no, we'll give here the number 1. We are building the formula wrong, we'll have to change. If this cell in absolute reference is equals to 1, give us this. And again, if this equals to 2, give us this. See, we got project, and if we go and click on backers, so we're gonna get backers. So let's go to project, back to our analysis sheet, and fill down the value. Grand total is not required, so we will delete it. Now we will call it, let it be whatever it is. On the basis of this, we are going to create our chart. So we'll go to insert, and this will be a column chart. Yes, this is our column chart. We will cut this chart from here and take it to our dashboard. We'll paste it here. So I think we should make this a line chart. Right click on it and change chart type, line chart. Okay, and now we'll right click, format plot area, fill border, no fill, no fill, no fill, no borders. Okay, right click on the labels and we'll go to font and we'll make it white. But white is not showing very well on this color, so let us go and make them darker but bold. Same way here, darker and bold. So if we go to backers, see, this is changing and here we are getting backers. Now what we'll do, we will make this small, not that small, at least to show the trend, and we can increase the size of this, and we'll come to our sheet, and on this we are going to, let us first of all, let us go and first of all change the number format. So we'll make it currency custom. We'll put in 3 commas and our decimal and a 0, backspace, and then the capital B for billions. So this is showing and then a capital M. Okay, now we'll go to analyze, pivot chart, and this will be a column chart. And remove the legend, remove all the field buttons, cut it from here and paste it here. Maybe we can drag it upwards. Yes, we can. Format chart area, no fill, no border. And in this we'll write total pledged dollar, font so here is one of our visualization completed, and this line, I mean this line, right click on it and we'll change the color to something lighter. Okay, so this is one of the visualization created. Next we'll come to our analysis sheet and let us check. This will insert a combo chart. So let's go to analyze, pivot chart, combo chart. Backers will be online and this will be our secondary axis, and okay, The chart is inserted. Legends, it will be on the top right, and I will increase its size. Then hide all the field label buttons and provide the chart title, and the chart title is category wise. Number of projects and backers. And this number we are going to, let us number format, number, custom, millions. Okay, and this one will go to value field setting, format, number, custom, okay, this is good. We'll cut this and paste it on our dashboard. Now before we do anything, let us see how we are going to proceed with. So if we click it all,
No, I do not.
okay, this will stay here, and I think I will go to format and make it 13. This will come down. Okay, this much is good. Now this chart will come down. And this chart will come down a little bit, and will increase the sizes of these charts. Okay, so I think we'll have to decrease their width later. So we'll go to format chart area, solid fill, little bit lighter color, and no border. Properties,
Custom angle.
okay, just reduce the size. Now we want to format this number as well, custom, let's make it in billions, 3 commas, so billion is still a big number, so we'll have to make it in million again. And again we are going to insert a column chart on this. No need for the and hide all the field labels. Title will be category wise dollar pledged. Right click, format chart area, solid fill. Okay, now this is getting darker. So this completes our two charts. I think even this will look good on a lighter background. Okay, this is popping up a little bit more. Now we are going to visualize our country level data. So we will click on this pivot table, go to insert, and we will take bar chart, hide all the field buttons. Legend is not required. Now we will go to value field setting, number format, number, custom, we will show these values in 1000. Number of projects by top 10 country. We'll cut and paste it on our dashboard. Right click, format chart area, no fill, no border. We'll select both the charts, go to format, align top, right click, go to font and make the font dark color, and this will make this color. This is darker, we need to go one shade lighter. Okay, so this chart is also done, and now at last we are going to visualize this. Before that, we'll go to value field setting and change the number format to currency. and we'll make it into billions. So billion will not work, so we will have to make it into millions. Okay, now we'll go to insert and we'll insert a bar chart again. We will sort it by smallest to largest. Pledged dollar by top 10 country. Cut it and then we'll paste it here again, and now this time we will align these two charts top. Now bring it together, we'll drag it top and we'll drag it inside this line, and here also. Right click, font, dark color, and this will put this color, but this will be darker, so let us give this color, and same we will do with the other as well. We'll make it underline, underline. Now what we need to do, so we will shrink our charts little bit more. We'll go to format chart area, no fill, no border, and move these charts. Maybe we need to shrink it a little bit more. Okay, so this is done. Now we are going to bring in these values as our KPIs. So this will make in thousands, and this will only be a number. Okay, this I will make it in a million, number, custom. This I will make in billion, and this will be currency, US dollar. Okay, so we'll go to the dashboard. After that we will let us first of all adjust this. Yeah, this is looking good. So we will insert a box. Let me think about it. Yes, we will insert a shape. We'll go to format and the fill will be this color, outline none, height we will make 1.25 and this will be 4. Now we'll go to format and align left. We'll control D to duplicate. We'll bring it here, select these two, go to align and align top. Now select this and this line. Again we'll go to align and this time we'll align right. Let us go to our analysis sheet and count how many values. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 values we have to bring. So we will need 6 boxes. We'll select all the boxes. Again go to align and align top. Done. Now we'll click on any of the box, go to formula, press equal to, go to our analysis sheet and select this, press enter. The formula is missing a range reference. Okay. So let us remove it. We have to use some workaround. So we'll click here, press equal to, select this and press enter. We will do this for every value. So we have to change the number formatting again. So we'll go to home and make it a whole number. This one is number, this one is number, make it a number, this. Okay, this will go to mode number format, currency. Done. And this will again go to more, number, custom. Okay. Now let's go here, select this box, press equal to, come to analysis sheet and click the below number. Done. We'll go to home, we'll make it white and align it in center. Arial black and the size will be 16. Now we will select this and now we will bring in this value. We'll select it, go to home, format painter, total pledged, same thing. First, let us make it we don't want any decimal in these cases. Here also I don't want decimal. So this is done. Now we have no need for formula bar. We'll go to view and hide the formula bar. Okay. Now see, I will first of all increase its size, the outer box. Then I will select all the charts and everything, and I will shift them downwards. Now I will select the top 3 charts, increase their size a little bit, move them upwards, okay. Then I will go and select this box and bring it downwards. Now below these boxes I will write what they all represent. So first I will go to insert, text box, and here I will write total projects. We'll go home and center and bold, and we'll move this text box up. Okay, this will have total backers. This will have total pledged dollar. This will have total category. This will be called country, and this will be average project run day. We will select all the text boxes, and now we will align their tops and we will bring them little downwards. Okay, so this is done. Now this area here, this area will contain our slicers. So let's go to our sheet and field list. So the slicers will be on here, add a slicer, and the next will be on state. We'll go to option and then we'll select this one, this one. So cut the slicer from here, come to our dashboard and we'll paste it. Okay, and now we'll bring the other slicer and we'll paste it here. So select both the slicers, go to option and go to align left. This much space below the slicers is not required. We'll move it upwards. Okay, now right click and we'll go to report connection and we will add it to all the pivot tables. Okay, now let us see if we go and select any here, the dashboard is updating or not. So it is updating. So everything is updating, and if we go to state, we'll have to report connections again. So let us see only the successful. Okay, suspended, failed. So this is done. We have created our dashboard. One thing is, let's just adjust these a little bit. Okay, so this is our dashboard completed. Thank you for watching. Now before we share our dashboard, we have to do one setting, and that is to lock this layout so that no one can move it accidentally like this. So for that we have to select everything. So we will select every element of our dashboard except the slicers, because if you lock it will not be responsive, and we want this to be responsive so that we can select our year and the state to filter our dataset later. Now after selecting everything, we will press Ctrl+1 and this will open the shape properties, and in properties, see, we have to keep these three options checked: locked and do not move or size. Okay, this is done. Now we will select the slicers and press Ctrl+1, and this time we will just unlock them. After that, we'll go to Home, Format, Protect Sheet. We'll provide any password. For now I am providing 12345. Click on OK. Provide the password once more. OK. Now see, we cannot move anything even if we want to, but the slicers are functional and it is working.